your questions because I know everything! New York City. Am I right? Dogs. Where did they even come from? Tongues. I don't even know where to begin with that. Let me have a looky-loo. To trick or to treat? Mom, think fast. All right, our first tweet comes from Caleb Worthy. Caleb Worthy, and he asks, hey Nina, why do I sneeze? Hashtag seriously. Yes, a Halloween question, how appropriate. Up until 100 years ago, nobody had ever sneezed until a witch. Yeah, that's right, I said a witch from a land far, far away. Like Idaho or something. She was experimenting this new spell that would turn a frog into a bear. A bear! But the spell backfired. Instead of turning a frog into a bear, it gave her facial hair and she grew the biggest beard in town. As soon as she saw her beard in the mirror, she sneezed. Achoo! Because the witch was allergic to her own beard. She was so mad that she created this spell that made the whole world sneeze because of their beards. Oh, got a tweet from Caleb. He says, that doesn't make sense because girls still sneeze and they don't have beards. What? I mean, of course, I knew that. Achoo! Let's go to our next tweet. This one is from Hi Boo Boo, and she asks, Nina, can ghosts have ghosts? What a spooktacular question. Boo! The answer is no. Ghosts cannot have ghosts because if a ghost had a ghost, then technically the first ghost wouldn't be a ghost. So if I had a ghost and my ghost had a ghost, then that would make me a ghost, right? I'm a ghost! Oh! Got another tweet from Hi Boo Boo, and she says, I just watched a YouTube video on how ghosts don't exist. What? I mean, of course, I knew that. Okay, but I'm a little freaked out. So, can you send me that link or else I'm not gonna sleep tonight. Time for our last tweet. This one comes from Aesthetic Annie, and she asks, Nina, I'm going to be a ballerina for Halloween, and I'm wondering how dance was created. That is a good question, Annie. Dance was created by Gabrielle Antison, who also invented the wink, the blink, and the tomato. Music has been around for a long time, but nobody really liked it that much because nobody knew what to do at concerts. One day, Gabrielle was at a One Direction concert, and her best friend was asking her where the bathroom was. Gabrielle tried to tell her that it was to her left, but her best friend couldn't hear her, so she started doing this move. Suddenly, the whole stadium stopped and watched Gabrielle do this move. And everyone was blown away. Even Harry Styles was like, wow, that's great dancing, chap. And that's how dance was created. Oh, just got another tweet from Aesthetic Annie, and she says, One Direction came out in 2010 and people were dancing before that. Well, of course I knew that. Of course. Obviously, I know that One Direction came out in 2010. All right, well, that's all the time we have for today. Remember to tweet me your questions at Know It All Nina because I know everything. Happy Halloween! Boo. For more Know It All Nina, don't forget to subscribe. Look, I'm a ghost writer. Does this look ghostly? Okay, Mom, you can stop.